Daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Today is the 29th of September at 2025. Hours a weekend. Remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and follow, and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here. We're available on our Facebook channel, which is Prince Miller Entertainment. We are also on our YouTube channel, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Just go like, share, subscribe, comment. Yes, so our former ZANU-PF Mashonaland chairman Temba Mliswa has challenged Vice President Constantino CHIWENGA to address the misconduct of some Chinese nationals if he is truly serious about fighting corruption in Zimbabwe. CHIWENGA recently presented a dossier at a ZANU-PF Politburo meeting that named President Mnangagwa'S loyalists, including Kwashe Tagwire and Whitney Chivayo. Mliswa suggests that CHIWENGA may be using corruption allegation as a political tool to position himself as Mnangagwa'S successor in 2028. In a somewhat sarcastical plea, he urged the vice president to take action against the Chinese investors if he genuinely wants to tackle graft. Chinese companies have repeatedly clashed with local communities over alleged environment damage and the desecration of graves. One notable case involves Shutai Investment Private Limited, which is in dispute with Biden Country School in Chegrutu over the construction of a cement plant near the school. The school has raised health concerns due to the factory's proximity, and there are suspicions that the investor may be bribing authorities to bypass sanctions. Despite a High Court order suspending construction, the work at the site continues, leading weight to rumors that the company has political protection or is exchanging money to evade compliance. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, Mliswa called on CHIWENGA to intervene in the standoff between Biden Country School and the Chinese investor. He said doing so would demonstrate that the vice president's anti-corruption campaign is genuine, not just targeted at Mnangagwa'S allies. Mliswa said, Honorable VP, can you assist on this problem with Biden? I've also have a child there. The Chinese can't be preferred of us and our good education. As a leading light against corruption, can you kindly deal with this Chinese issue, which has been ignored as they are protected from higher up? Mliswa also referred to the destructive activities by Chinese companies in Urungwe, where they are defying a court order and continuing operations, putting local residents at risk of displacement. He said, I also have a Chinese problem in Rengwe with our 25-year lease under threat as a cartel in government wants to displace us and bring some Chinese. They are doing this despite a court order blocking that. I would appreciate your intervention very much. Fighting corruption starts now. Rengwe Conservancy is a wildlife conservation and tourism area in Zimbabwe, stretching across Urungwe, Gokwe North, and Nyami districts. Mliswa said that while he supports CHIWENGA's fight against corruption, the former army chief should not use the issue to score political points against his rivals. I fully support VP CHIWENGA rallying a call, but the fighting against corruption should not be weaponized as a political gadget against rivals that won't produce results with national benefits, but rather advance the agenda of a few. And so, guys, that's the latest here. And so if you follow us here on this channel for the last 4 or 5 years, you would know that we talked about Nyadzema Chinese here a lot. And yes, we have so many videos about these Chinese people, the investors who are coming into our country. Yes, Chinese, and this is something which is not new here. And the one thing I know about Chinese is that they always win. Wakaona wakaembea kwana kudema na whatever kudombosha Chinese akanza ari kuya chete chibva chongozoto kutota shadako. And yes, vanongouya voita zvavanoda kuita ipapo, even makanda court pakata say azvibatsiri. Reason why is because vanenge vane politicians in their pockets and who will be behind them. And saka mashares vanenge vane mashares ombichane momo. Saka whatever they will do anoziva kuti vanenge vari protected. Saka nyaya yecorruption iyo yagara iri kubvira kudhara, even nguva yaMugabe zvaingoitika izvozvo nyaya yecorruption. So this is something not new here when we talk of these Chinese people who do whatever they wish in our country, and you cannot do that in China. And it's just Zimbabweans, if you go to China and we be living, within their rules, at the same time, you can't say anything or do anything in China. And as a Zimbabwe, one a freedom, one a very, 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 I would say freedom. Yawanayo is panya devo, one freedom. You go to the Zongwa, one say parada jumboye. Ungoenda andika imimi ma villagers munozosara muri ma one zongwa ndozobvisa makuwana ngaripo wacha zvanongada kuita ipapo, because they don't have respect of our local traditions, they don't have respect of our local chiefs. Reason why is because when my politicians will be behind them, who are in government. And so what Mr. Temba Mliswa is saying here is true, 100% true. Panyad's corruption is this Chinese, they've done a lot in Zimbabwe in terms of infrastructure. At the same time, they've done a lot in terms of abusing us as Zimbabweans, labor laws, environment, and the damages are right. And the Emma have told anything about this. Reason why is because who is behind those Chinese. And so CHIWENGA, who is now fighting for corruption. I did a video a few days ago. What I said was, this is just a political tool. The man is now positioning himself and as the next successor of Mnangagwa. So the man, he is trying by all means, to win that seat. Of course, he had to talk about corruption, to talk about some of his rivals who are a threat. And yes, just like what happened before November 2017, where Mnangagwa, Jonathan Moyo, and other guys were being called criminals around President Mugabe. Takazoona vakutiza varume vakuenda vakasiya mari nezvimwe zvinhu zvavanginzi zvoni vakatorera nyika. And so the story will repeat itself. At the same time, I don't think that the man is not genuinely fighting for what he's saying. Panyadzi corruption is, guys, munozona sei? Ngatitori in the comment section here. And this is a daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mliswa Entertainment TV. Nyama Chinese is need to be documented, because these guys want a free way everywhere. And everywhere wakaona kuti machinese ari kuyachitwa kutoti mahwanya atotanga ipapo, because nyaya iyo hamutomboiwina. Even if vane court order inenge chinzizoni ngavasaita izvi, they will keep on doing it. I don't know why, because court order means that you cannot continue doing whatever you are doing until nyaya yagadziriswa. But ivo vanocontinue vachiita even if mune court order yavanzoni aiwa wapi vasaite izvozvo. And saka this one is who is behind those Chinese. Of course, they are politicians. Some of these guys ndivamwe vanongatoya pamberi pedu vachitoti zvoni pasine corruption, pasine maChinese, but ivava vanenge vane mashares zvakare maChinese imomo. And saka some of these guys, who we love very much, are still behind those Chinese who are coming as investors. Yes, we love investors, but they must respect the country laws. They must respect the people who are in that country. And my first to know how that marriage no either, but at the same time, the people who are coming here, they should respect us. And so guys, talk in the comment section. This is daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mliswa Entertainment TV. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Bless up.